Okay, it's your wonderful friend Nick from online, just like talking to you again with his little. I'm not talking to you, am I? I'm talking to a little plastic box which has this little lens thing which is staring at me in the face. Wishing you a happy new year for a start off, and reminding you that I'm still my good self. The reason I'm wearing this hat right now is because I wanted to warn you that if things carry on the way they are now, if I'm still making movies next winter, then I'll probably be wearing this quite a lot. Possibly even going like the full like Kenny from South Park and putting up a hood and basically no one's going to be able to hear me sort of like talk or scream or anything because I'll be all, you know. Mm. Yeah, we got this thing called as well as this energy crisis stuff going on at the moment. And there's price rises in like April and October, which are forecast. Unless, of course, we get a government which actually gives a flying fuck for the people. That's another, that could happen. But either way, that's not why I'm here today, to moan about the state of this appalling country that I live in. If you hate it so much, why don't you just leave? Well, some of us can, some of us can't. Now, you remember I've shown you this before. This particular model was a gift from a friend of mine online from a fair few years back, and I've got back into using it. It's the Casina Mind Machine, working with its delightful, let's see if I can get it without everything else on my desk falling down. No, everything else on my desk has fallen down. There you go, strobe light glasses, and it is there to alter your brainwave patterns for the time when you're using it, to assist with stress reduction, increasing meditation, and you can also download some software onto your computer and create a protocol, a mind-machine protocol, to adjust your brainwave frequencies in accordance with what your research has taught you. Now, just a quick reminder for those of you who don't know, a mind machine is a device which adjusts the brainwaves, and it uses the strobe lights and it uses beeping noises in your ears and or binaural beats in order to create a change in your consciousness, in order to create a change in your brainwaves. You can also, as I've already mentioned on previous videos, download binaural beats apps on your phone, which you can use just with headphones when you're with your eyes closed in meditation to adjust your state of consciousness to a certain degree. All these things are useful, and my experience shows that they do actually work. Okay, there may be one or a certain small percentage of people who have problems with it. You don't use them if you've got epilepsy, migraines, or seizure complaints, or heart problems of certain types, because it's not good for those sorts of people, so I understand. So there is a certain level of risk involved. Okay, we need to be aware of that. But I've been using mind machine technology on and off since I was like a 19-year-old kid. And that was quite a long time ago now. I also use binaural beats when I've got my phone. I've already mentioned the Mind Droid app, which is on the mobile phone, which is also very good because it acts like a fully featured mind machine anyway, but it's just relying upon your own headphones you've already got, as well as your phone to do the light stimulation. Okay, you've got to lie on your back and balance your phone on your bridge of your nose, but so you can get the light going into your eyes, and it'll flash and it'll do its thing. But what this has shown me, and of course I use Spooky 2 every day. This is the software that's running the frequency generators, and you can see I'm doing a couple of sets there for Candida. This has proven itself to be very useful on top of a good strong herbal routine to try and help my body become reduced in terms of the Candida infection. This stuff actually does its stuff. So frequency full stop, whether it's frequency for the mind and for the brain, or whether it's frequency for the body, appears to be one of those like really, really cool things that nearly anyone can get their hands on, and most people can learn how to use. What I'm planning on doing for myself is to even further increase my ability to use this kind of stuff, because I've ordered myself a new toy. And it's called the Omni PEMF. And that's like a headband which I can put on, connect via Bluetooth to the software on the phone, and run brainwave entrainment frequencies via magnetic pulses to the brain itself, which I think could be a little bit more interesting, because one thing I struggle with I mean, with binaural beats or with a mind machine, very effective, very very beautiful experiences sometimes, but you can't really do all that much else. Sure, I can just about watch TV when I've got the headphones in on a low volume, giving myself a binaural beats track, but I can't do that much more at the same time. I mean, if I wanted to listen to the radio, it becomes harder when you've got earphones in, which is playing a binaural track. If you're doing cooking, washing up, cleaning, hoovering, if you're doing all kinds of other stuff, it's difficult to get that entrainment into your brain to change your state of consciousness. And it feels like you're perpetually worried about whether your headphones are staying in, whether it's comfortable. So hopefully the headband will give me a better experience. I don't know. I could have just wasted my money on a load of junk. I don't really know. But that's the next stage where I'm going to take it. As I say, experience teaches me that frequency is important. The frequency generators are important. That biofeedback using frequencies is important. And frequencies for the brain is also important as well. So therefore, use it. I mean, I'll tell you how I get on with it and see where we can go from there. Neurostimulation using all this kind of stuff is quite a big field. To the most part, I think that most people should be getting their hands on this stuff. I mean, when there's whenever you have an uncomfortable emotion, whenever you have struggling to concentrate on your work, whenever you just need to relax but can't, or have a night of insomnia, these things becomes useful and can become part of your general life protocol. And yeah, there's one on here, if I can just find it for you, which I really like the experience of. I gave it a go a couple of weeks back. And it's just a binaural frequency set which is called Aliens. Let's see if I can work out which app it was on. I think it was that. Okay. Because this device has got, this particular program has got its own binaural beats in it. Alright. There we go. On the bottom right hand side. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 preset frequencies, which you can just put your headphones in and play them. Relaxation will be about 6 cycles per second, for instance. And the Aliens one, when I closed my eyes, put my headphones in and listened to it, it felt like an encounter with God. Crown chakra opening, feeling of a presence above you, slight feeling of foreboding. And it was just like, I mean, obviously it wasn't like a drug trippy experience, but it was like a very weird and strangely beautiful and inspiring state of mind to be in. And there must be other technology out there which is focused more to do with direct spiritual experience. But what that is hard to say, because it becomes a very grey, nebulous area with lots of questions and not that much in terms of hard, easy to access research data. Anyway, wishing you a happy new year. Speak to you again soon. Bye for now.